What's going on, people, man? How you guys feeling today, man? How you guys feeling, man? I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling blessed, man. Um, Welcome to the Risk Taker podcast, man. I'm your host, Ebens, man. You can listen to our podcast in all platform, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can watch it on YouTube, Risk Taker podcast. Man, today, man, we're gonna dive into something that's really important, man. And let's get to it, man. This is Evans. Welcome to the Risk Taker podcast. I'm your host. This podcast is to inspire people to go after their dreams. So I have one for you. I have another one for you. And it go like this, man. Sacrifice for only a season isn't worth much, but sacrifice in all season is priceless. Sacrifice for only a season isn't worth much, but sacrifice in all season is priceless. Man, look, through this journey that you in, right? Through this journey that you in, man, the thing that you wanna achieve, right? The thing that you wanna achieve is gonna require you to sacrifice. Now it's gonna require you to sacrifice, and it's not only for one season, but in all season, man. Because when you sacrifice in all season, there's something that you have to sacrifice. No, it could be time, it could be money, it could be away from your family for a certain of time, be away from your kids, be away from your spouse, right? Because you that thing that you want to accomplish, right? But also too, what you want to do is that you want to make sure those people that's in your circle, it could be your family, could be your spouse, could be your kids, know the reason why you sacrifice. Now the sacrifice behind the your why. So you gotta get them. You gotta get all of them and buy into the vision, right? Buy in, so they could understand why is the reason that daddy does that, or the reason that mommy does that, the reason mommy's away from home, or the reason daddy's away from home, because they are building something, right? So we have to let people that's in our circle, right, know the vision, know the reason why we doing what we doing, right? So and we have to sacrifice something. Now we have to sacrifice something that we have to sacrifice. So it's not it's not gonna be easy, right, for you to do that. Especially, I know, I know for me, in our building, when we was building our business, and we still in the journey. We're still in the journey. But I remember that building our business, my wife and I, and had we had to be on the same page. Now we had to be on the same page. The reason that what we doing this, and we was putting so much work, right? And sometimes we didn't see our kids because they were small. We didn't get a chance to spend a lot of time with them, right? Because we was in that building stage. We was in that grind mode stage, right? So we had to sacrifice in all season. No, in the beginning of your business career, it could be something that you want to accomplish, right? That's It requires sacrifice. So it's not only for a season, no, but in all season, there's something that I have to sacrifice. No, and the sacrifice, it come with a cost. Now it come with a cost. That's the cost of success. And people are not gonna like it. People are not gonna understand it, right? Which is it's okay. Now, because the vision is for you. I always say this, man. The vision is for you. So if people don't quite get it, if people don't understand it, man, it's up to you to continue with your vision. It's up to you to continue with your dream. No, because it was not meant for them, right? And we gotta continue to sacrifice something, man. Now we have to like I say, it could be time. It could be time away from your family. Now it's not an easy thing. Now it's not an easy thing, but at the end we know it's gonna be worth it. Now it's gonna be worth it because we understand the dream, the goals, the vision that we have. Now it's gonna require for you to do something, man. So sacrifice. If you they always say if you play now, uh, pay now and play later, right? So there's something that you have to pay now. Then later in life, when you look at 15 years, 20 years, that you already pay your time already. No, now it's time to play now. Now, because you had put that work in. Now you had to put that work in, man. And it's almost like in sport, right? In sport, like there's season in sport, right? And there's preseason, there's season, right? And some of the players, right, when they off season, they still gotta continue to work on their body, right? To continue to work on their body, on their mind. So you have to do that as a entrepreneur, as a parent, as a business owner. Now it's gonna require you for you to sacrifice something. I'm not gonna sit here, people that's watching me saying no, it's an easy thing. No, it's not, man. Sometimes it will hurt. It's gonna hurt, man. It's gonna hurt because you're gonna be away from your family because you wanna build that dream. You wanna make sure that they get a better life. Now you wanna make sure that you have generation wealth. No, not just money, but information. Now you are preparing the next generation that's coming after you. So yes, it's required. It's a required sacrifice. So it's a required sacrifice, man. And it's and you have to do it in all season, not just one season, but in all season that you have to sacrifice something to get where you want to go. Is it gonna be is it gonna be worth it at the end? Yes. But when we in the middle of the sacrifice, it's hard. Like you saying, I was saying to myself, it's like, man, when I'm gonna get to the promised land, man. When I'm gonna get to the promised land. But for me to get to the promised land, I have to go through some stuff. I have to sacrifice some stuff. No, so and the it's in all season. It's in all season we have to sacrifice something. At the end, it's gonna be priceless. At the end, you're gonna look back and be like, man, I'm glad that I went after my dream. I'm glad that I took that risk. No, I'm glad that I saw an opportunity and I went for that opportunity, right? So we have to continue to sacrifice in all season, not just one season, but in all season, man. I don't know what the season that you have in your life right now, man. No, it might be hard the season that you're in right now, but that's not the season. The next season that you're not gonna be in the same place because you laying foundation, you putting a system in place, you are being strategic of what you're doing, for your dream, for your business, for your team. So it does require sacrifice. It does. So you can't be afraid. It's gonna get hard now, but also make sure that people that's in your circle, people that's in your life, make sure that they understand the reason why you are doing this. Make sure that you help, like you sell the vision to them. No, you sell the vision to them. Let them buy in. Let them be in the same page with you. No, because it's gonna make it so much easier when you have a group of people, your spouse, kids, now your family understand what you're doing. And also too, if you're gonna find people that don't quite understand what you're going after, right? The goals and the dreams, right? And you're gonna have to have those conversation. And sometimes you're gonna have to make a decision. Is it, do I go after my dreams or do I stay here in my comfort zone? No, because going after your dream is gonna be out your comfort zone, right? It's gonna be out your comfort zone. It's not something that's gonna be easy. It's gonna be out your comfort zone. So you have to decide which way that you want to go to. Which way? Now, do I want to stay here, or do I want to go here? Because if you go here, you go after the things that you said that you wanna go after. It's gonna require sacrifice. It's gonna require time. It's gonna require money. It's gonna require your sweat. Like, it's gonna require you to be the person that you wanna become. No? So you can't be afraid. You can't be afraid of sacrifice now. Then it could allow you to play later. No? So you might be in business already, right? You in year 5, no, and you want to go for another 5 years. Well, what you did in year 5, the first 5 years, it's gonna be a little bit different than the next 5 years, right? The sacrifice is gonna be a little bit different, no, but you still gotta sacrifice something. So it's priceless at the end. It is worth it. But some of us don't get to the promised land because we quit in the middle of the season. We quit in the middle of the season, man. So for us to get to the promised land, for us to get to the championship, for us to achieve our goals and our dreams, we can't quit in the middle of it. We gotta keep going. Yeah, you might get hurt. Isn't like in a season, like in a sport, right? The player might get hurt. Then they might get hurt for a period of time, and they gotta go through rehab. They gotta go through a lot of stuff to get back on the court, right? But don't quit on yourself. Don't quit on yourself. To that time, because we're gonna go through a hard time. Now, trust and believe me. No, you're gonna go through a hard time. No, but it's what we do in the middle of the hard time. Now, what are we doing? Now, what are we doing, man? Because it's always gonna require sacrifice. So it's up to you to keep going. It's your dream. It's your goal, man. It's what you say you want to achieve. So you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going, man. You can't quit in the middle of it. Like I say, some people are not gonna understand it. Some people are gonna say, man, why are you away from your family? Why are you going to this business conference? Why are you always in a meeting? But they don't understand. Like, for me to get to that goal, there's certain things that I have to do. There's certain things that I have to prepare for. There's certain things that I have to get ready for. Cause it's in all season. The season, like I said, the season that you was in a couple months ago, it's not the same season that you're gonna be in the next 3 months. Every season, there's something that you have to sacrifice in all season. So you have to make up your mind, and you have to make sure that the people that's with you, that's running with you, that's on your circle, they understand the reason why you're doing what you're doing. It's okay if people don't understand the reason why. It's okay, but you still gotta put the work in to continue. Cause some people need to see the result that you bring. You know, so if it's your spouse, the spouse gonna make sure, okay, what you doing, are you bringing result? And sometimes the result take time, because you are planting seed. You are planting seed every single day. So result might take some time, but don't stop. Don't stop. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. I always say this, man. In the middle of the season that you in right now, you gotta keep going. Could be a sweet season, could be a hard season. Yeah. No matter what season is it, you gotta keep going. And you gotta understand that you're gonna sacrifice something. No, it could be not hanging out with the same people that you used to hang out with. No, your association, because that matter. No, the people that you're around with, that matter, because it's gonna matter for you. It matter. So it might be that to change your association in that season. No, it could be something else in the next season, right? So each season have different level of challenges, and it's up to us to navigate it, navigate those challenges. But I'm telling you, man, keep your eyes on the goal, on the vision. Now, I remember years ago, man, like I had somebody that was in my life that was didn't believe didn't believe in me, didn't believe in the vision. Now that was like years ago, in my previous relationship, and that person that I was with didn't believe in that vision. So what ended up happening is that I had to had a conversation with myself, man, and after I have that conversation with myself, I decide what I'm gonna do. Because this person didn't believe in what I'm doing. This person didn't understand why I'm doing this, right? Even though I lay down the vision, no, to them, they didn't quite understand it. So I had to make a hard decision, part ways, no, part ways with that relationship. So which is okay, which is hard, nah. But sometime, man, for you to get to the promised land, man, you have to part ways with people. No, part ways with people that's in your life, people that you love, family members, girlfriend, boyfriend, no, and a spouse, because you know where you want to get in life. You know where you want to go. Now, if that person that don't have the same vision as you, right? They have the same vision, and the person doesn't believe in you. Boy, you gotta make a decision. No, you gotta make a decision, and the decision, it's up to you. But like I say, you have two ways. No, go here at your comfort zone, go after your dreams, take a risk on your dreams, or stay here. It's really up to you. The choice it's up to you. But in all season, we have to sacrifice something. So the season that you're in right now, it's not gonna be the same season that you're gonna be in the next one. Might be hard right now, keep going. Might be sweet right now, keep going, right? Because we know the end goal. So in all season, we have to sacrifice something. In all season, not just only one season, but in all season. In some season, we have to part ways. No, ways with people, way of our bad habits, right? We have to do these things. Because as human, we like, even when it comes to a bad habit, we have habits that we have to part ways for us to get to the next level. We have to do these things. So in all season, there's a sacrifice all season. But at the end, man, it will be worth it. It's gonna be priceless. Because you're gonna look back. You're gonna be smiling because you had pay to play now. You have put the work in to play now. Because all your sacrifice is gonna pay off. But you can't quit in the middle of it. You gotta keep going. And trust me, if you're doing this for your family, your kids, and your wife, and they understand it, they buy into the vision, they buy into it, man, it's gonna be sweet. The ride is gonna be sweet because you have those people that you're doing this for on the sideline or with you in the game, cheering for you. I've been in both sides. I've been in both sides where the person that I was with, my previous relation, didn't believe in me, and I had to make a hard decision and part ways. Now I'm in a different season where the season that I'm in, I'm building something with my spouse. We're building something together. We know the why. We know the reason. We know the strategy that we have to put in place. We know the system that we have to put in place. You gotta sacrifice something in all season, man. And at the end, it's gonna be worth it, man. Listen, man. Guys, man. If this podcast that you could think of somebody that could inspire somebody, man, share with them. Share with them, man. And thank you for listening. Thank you for listening, man. Thank you for listening to the Risk Taker podcast, man. Look, this is Ebens, your host, man. See you on the next one. I'm out.